Yeah, I think Pro Bowl voters just guaranteed the Kansas City Chiefs a three-peat. Patrick Mahomes did not make the Pro Bowl team. Are you kidding me? Patrick Mahomes did not make the AFC Pro Bowl team. And you know what? It's not even criminal. It's not even they picked the three most deserving quarterbacks. And look, I know the Pro Bowl is a thing of the past, and it's some kind of skills competition, and it really doesn't matter. But just the whole distinction that Patrick Mahomes is not considered one of the three best quarterbacks in the NFL or in the AFC this year, that's amazing, and that's the type of motivation that I think is going to have Patrick Mahomes take his play to the next level and guarantee a Chiefs three-peat. I got no problem. Josh Allen makes the AFC Pro Bowl team. Well deserved. Lamar Jackson makes the AFC Pro Bowl team. Well deserved. I got no problem. Joe Burrow, AFC Pro Bowl team. Look at the numbers. Look what he's done. No problem with him making the Pro Bowl team. Patrick Mahomes has had a statistically off year. Kansas City's offense has struggled. But the Kansas City Chiefs are 15-1. When's the last time a team went 15-1 and their quarterback couldn't make the Pro Bowl? Isn't in the MVP conversation. Are you kidding me? That this speaks to like, hey man, Allen, Jackson, Burrow had incredible years. The NFL has developed its next group of great quarterbacks. The NFL, as it relates to quarterbacks, is in great shape with Allen, Jackson, Burrow, and Patrick Mahomes, all in the AFC. It's so competitive that Patrick Mahomes leading a 15-1 team, the two-time MVP, Patrick Mahomes, can't make the Pro Bowl. But this is going to blow up in people's faces. And I know I've spent virtually all season being pretty skeptical of the Kansas City Chiefs, pretty skeptical of their offense and their offense's ability to get on track. They've been carried this year by their defense. I get it. But now that Patrick Mahomes has something to motivate him, and again, it's made up. It's not, there was no crime done here. They didn't not put him on the team. It's not some injustice. But I'm sure it was something Patrick Mahomes took a lot of pride or satisfaction in that every year he's been a starter, he's been on the AFC Pro Bowl team, and this year he's not. Unbelievable. I think this is going to inspire them. I think that the offensive tackle position that they had so many problems with, and they moved their Pro Bowl, All-Pro guard, Thuney, out to left tackle. And that has certainly improved their left tackle situation, their pass rush problems, and we've seen the Chiefs over the past month of the season be an improved team. Well, now I think we're going to see, we've seen the improvement on the offensive line. Patrick Mahomes has better pass protection, and I think when we get into the postseason, after their bye week, I think Andy Reid's sitting his starters this week because one, they've already locked up the number one seed, and then they'll have a bye. Patrick Mahomes and that offense are going to have 2 weeks to sit back, prepare for the postseason, and I think we're going to see an incredible stretch of play from Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense, and he's going to put to bed, look, there are no rivals to me as the quarterback of this era. It's not Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson has 2 MVPs, might get a third. Josh Allen may get his first. There's a lot of people making the argument, oh, Joe Burrow is actually the best passer. Look what he's done. If Cincinnati had a defense, they would be an 11-12 win team. Instead, they need some help in trying to make the postseason this year. Let's be honest. The insurance model is broken. Crowd Health puts your health care back in your hands. Use the promo code FEARLESS at joincrowdhealth.com. That's joincrowdhealth.com, promo code fearless. There's a lot of good rivals for Patrick Mahomes. I mean, really good rivals. And we're just talking in the AFC, but over in the NFC, they got good quarterbacks too. Such a good string of quarterbacks in the NFC that somehow Baker Mayfield didn't make the Pro Bowl team despite having a tremendous year, because for some reason the voters, Jaden Daniels snuck in there. I understand Jared Goff, he's leading the Detroit Lions and arguably the best offense in the NFL. I understand Sam Darnold. The Vikings have been incredible, a 14-win team. They've been incredible, and so I get Sam Darnold. But somehow Jaden Daniels, the rookie quarterback for the Washington Commanders, sneaks in here over Baker Mayfield. Kind of disagree with that pick, but I get it. Washington's won 11 games. The young kid has been really, really good and led a lot of late drives to put points on the board. He's been instrumental, but Baker Mayfield has better statistics. But the NFC, they've had nice quarterback play this year as well, but not at the historic level that we see over in the AFC. These young guys, and we would have to go hunt and look, and I'll have Hadley do that this year, over the next week when we start back up. But have we ever seen 3 quarterbacks in one conference have the kind of year that Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow are having? 3 guys that all have a really legitimate claim to the MVP. I mean, have an all-time great. People are arguing that this is clearly Josh Allen's best season, and he's done it without a primary number 1 receiver. He's done it without an all-time great running back. People are arguing this is Lamar Jackson's best year now that he's coupled with Derrick Henry, his passing percentage, his touchdown to interception ratio, both at super high levels. He's thrown for a bunch of yards. And then Joe Burrow with no defense. Now, he does have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. He's got a great receiving core, but he has them at the cusp of the playoffs because he has been brilliant. And he's had the little hand injury, or just he's been dinged up, banged up. People have had a lot of questions about Joe Burrow, me being at the top of that list, about like, hey, what's going on with Joe Burrow's personality and all the crazy dress, and he's more worried about the fashion statement he's making walking into the stadium than what's actually happening in the stadium. And then you look up and you go, holy cow, this guy's played lights out football. But they've made a mistake here. Someone should have been robbed of a Pro Bowl spot if they really wanted to deny the Kansas City Chiefs their 3rd straight Super Bowl, because now that Patrick Mahomes didn't get that Pro Bowl nod, it's curtains. It's lights out. Chiefs win the Super Bowl. I'm not the first to predict that. They're 15-1. It's hard not to predict them, but I think they just got handed it by putting a chip on Patrick Mahomes' shoulder. Like what you saw? Hit that like button, subscribe, and check out the full episode by clicking the link below.